Welcome to Whispered Dream Nights. My name is Celine, and tonight I'll guide you through a gentle dreaming world. Close your eyes, soften your breath, and let the night carry you. We begin. Tonight you arrive where the earth rises into quiet blue silhouettes, where valleys hold silver threads of rivers, where every stone remembers light. Stand at the edge of a high trail. The last glow of evening settles on pine needles, and the air is cool, clear, kind. In your hand, a small lantern, not to brighten the world, only to soften its edges, a warm ember for the path. Take a slow breath in and out, again and out, one more, and release. Pause tens. The mountain greets you the way dawn greets a still lake, wordlessly. You feel it in the soles of your feet, an old, steady calm humming up through root and rock. The path begins as a soft ribbon of earth. Crickets murmur. A distant stream threads its gentle song through the darkening valley. You step once, the ground answers with a hush. You step twice, the lantern nods in your hand, gold on bark, gold on stone. Pause eights. You notice how the air smells of pine resin, cold water, and something like frost on clean cloth. It smells like a door quietly opening onto sleep. You walk without hurry. Each step unlaces a thought. Each breath sets it down. The sky deepens, a velvet blue turning toward night. Stars appear one by one, as if the mountain is lighting its own lanterns. Let your shoulders loosen. Let the jaw fall soft. Let the tongue rest against the roof of the mouth, lightly, easily. Pause 12s. Ahead, the trail bends toward a wooden sign, weathered and friendly. It points to a bridge, a lake, a ridge, names like gentle promises. You choose bridge. The planks will sing softly when you cross, and the water below will teach you how to slow down. The grasses on either side bow in the breeze. Somewhere an owl calls, low, rounded, patient. Your lantern's glow becomes a moving circle of safety. Inside the circle, your breath, your steps, the quiet you came for. And the mountain, so vast, takes no effort to hold you. It simply does. Pause 15s. With each slow inhale, imagine the lantern's glow widening. With each easy exhale, feel the day fall behind you like a shawl slipped from the shoulders. You arrive at the bridge. The bridge is small, hand-built, sturdy with years. Its railing is smooth as river glass beneath your fingers. Below, the stream is clear and sure. Moonlight scatters on its surface like quiet laughter. Set the lantern on the rail and listen. Water over stone, stone shaping water. Together, a lullaby older than words. Pause 12s. You close your eyes to hear more. Sound comes closer when the eyes rest. In, the hush of the current. Out, the soft answering hush within you. Notice how the stream keeps nothing. It receives, releases, receives, releases, without effort, without hurry. Let your thoughts do the same. Welcome them. Watch them pass. Leave the bridge as empty as it found you. Pause 15s. When you open your eyes, the night is generous with stars. They hang between black firs, bright and unafraid. Take the lantern again and cross, plank by plank. Each step is a leaf drifting to water. Each step is simpler than the last. On the far side, the path enters a forest, green even in moonlight, dark in a comforting way. The needles underfoot make a soft music, a hush that seems to rise to meet you. The air is cool on your cheeks. Your breath makes its own small clouds when you exhale, as if you are offering tiny mists to the mountain. Pause 10s. To your left, moss climbs the trunk of an old cedar, thick as velvet. To your right, a fallen log glows pale where the bark has worn away. Silver wood, starlit. There is time here, enough time for every breath to finish, enough time for the silence to be heard. You notice how your body has been waiting for a place like this to move slowly. Your shoulders rest lower than before. Your chest feels wide and unguarded. Pause 12s. Somewhere in the undergrowth, a small animal rustles and stills. The forest is not empty. It is simply gentle. You pass an opening where the trees part, and a slice of valley appears. River like a ribbon of pewter. The opposite slope, a long sleeping animal. You stand and see how night is not a darkness, but a quiet light. It shows only what belongs, and what belongs is peace. Pause 15s. The trail lifts slightly, winding. It leads toward a hollow you can't yet see. You trust it, the way the stream trusts the shape of stones. At a curve in the path, you find a simple bench, carved from a single beam. Sit. Let the lantern rest at your feet. Place one hand over the heart, one over the belly. Feel the equipoise. Sky in the lungs, mountain in the abdomen. Breathe in counting to 4. Hold for 2. Out for 6. Again. Again. Pause 25s. When you stand, you feel lighter, as if the mountain has taken what was heavy and given you back only what is needed for sleep. You walk on, following the hush of crickets and the steady whisper of the stream, knowing the trail will open soon. And then it does. The trees step aside, and a small valley reveals itself, as if it has been waiting only for your arrival. Grassland glimmers with dew. The stream widens to a gentle braid, dark silver under the star-washed sky. Here, the wind is a careful hand smoothing the meadow. Here, the world is a deep bowl of quiet. Pause 12s. You breathe the valley in. It tastes of cool water and leaf. Somewhere, a nightbird trills. 3 notes, a pause, 3 notes. The path loosens into a suggestion, not a command. You follow the meadow's natural curve toward the sound of broad, unhurried water. A boulder sits near the stream, flat-topped and welcoming. Sit upon it and feel the day complete itself. Pause 10s. Let your shoulders soften. Let the muscles behind the eyes slacken, as if little. Curtains are being drawn. If you like, close the eyes. You don't need them to see this place. Picture the valley from inside your breath, the long, soft grasses bowing, the stream folding around stones, the sky wide and silk blue, in the cool, out, the release. Pause 20s. You imagine a gentle light at the crown of your head. Moonlight, friendly and pale. With each breath, it drifts downward. Forehead, smooth. Brows, unfurrowed. Eyes, resting, floating in warmth. Cheeks, soft, unclenched. Jaw, loose. The teeth apart. Tongue, easy, broad. Throat, open and slow. Shoulders, melting down the back like snow becoming water. Arms, heavy in the nicest way. Hands, warm stones beside you. Chest, quiet tide. Belly, wide as a lake at dawn. Hips, rooted. Thighs, knees, supported. Calves, ankles, held by the earth. Feet, 2 small boats rocking on a safe shore. Pause 30s. When the light reaches the soles of the feet, it diffuses into the ground, sending gentle warmth back up through you, an exchange older than memory. You open your eyes, or imagine opening them. The valley is even calmer now, as if it too has felt your rest and mirrored it back. The stream's braid gathers into a single, quiet current that moves toward a stand of dark spruce. Beyond those trees, you sense a stillness of a different kind, the kind that belongs to water at complete peace. A lake, a mirror, waiting for moonlight. You lift the lantern. It feels lighter than before. Pause, 12s. As you rise, you thank the stone, the grasses, the crickets. You thank the hidden valley for teaching you how to widen, how to be gently full of nothing. The path slips under your steps like soft cloth. You move toward the spruce, toward the promise of a lake that does not ripple, unless the night itself wishes to speak. Pause, 10s. The trees close around you again, not as gatekeepers, but as guides. They bring their resin scent closer, so you may carry it with you into sleep. You hear the faintest hush, a different water sound, broader, more even. You follow it the way a tide follows the moon. When the last of the spruce branches open, you arrive at the shore of a lake so still it looks like a second sky laid upon the earth. Pause, 15s. You will cross along the bank to a small jetty. You will sit there, and the stars will sit with you, and the mountain will finish its song. For now, notice how your breathing is. Slow without trying, deep without effort. Your lantern glows, the lake glows back, and between them, your body rests as naturally as water in its basin. Pause, 20s. You step toward the jetty, calm, certain, drowsy, ready for the mirror of moonlight to carry you further inward, toward the ridge of stars, toward sleep. The jetty reaches out like a quiet finger into the water. You step onto the wood, and it sighs softly beneath your weight. A language made of creaks and calm. The lake is a mirror so still that the stars hesitate to move upon it. Only your breath ripples the reflection, faint circles spreading outward into the endless dark. Set the lantern down beside you. Its light forms a small halo that melts into silver across the surface. Pause, 10s. You sit with your legs crossed, palms on your knees. The mountain silence is deep enough to hold the sound of your heartbeat, slow, even, tender. Somewhere far away, a night breeze stirs a pine bough, a single whisper of movement. The rest of the world remains still. You look across the water. There, the mountains stand like ancient guardians, their peaks dipped in moonlight, their shoulders clothed in shadow. Pause, 10s. The moon climbs higher, pouring silver over everything. The dock, the trees, your skin, your breath. And in that light, you begin to feel transparent, as if the air and your body are the same quiet substance. You lift one hand and watch the reflection ripple gently. For a moment, you cannot tell which is more real, the sky above or the one below. Pause, 15s. Let your mind drift like a leaf upon the surface. Let thoughts pass beneath, unseen. Let memory and tomorrow dissolve into the dark water. Hear only this: the sound of your breath, the scent of night water, the soft weight of time slowing to stillness. Pause, 15s. You close your eyes, and behind them you see light, not from the lantern, not from the stars, but from within. It pulses softly, glow, rest, glow, rest, like a small sun resting behind your heart. That light begins to expand, filling your chest, shoulders, arms, down through your spine, into your hips, your legs, your feet resting on the dock, until your whole body is the color of moonlight. Pause, 20s. And in that radiance, you sense the voice of the lake itself, a low hum beneath thought, an ancient rhythm that seems to say, you are safe, you are home, you are part of the stillness. You breathe that message in, and with each exhale, you feel the edges of yourself blur, merging softly with everything around you. Soon, you can no longer tell where you end and the lake begins. The water, the stars, the breath, all one quiet field of peace. Pause 30s. When you open your eyes again, the lantern has gone out, but the night glows enough to see. The air feels soft and alive against your skin. You stand gently and step back toward the shore, each movement slow, effortless, as though the mountain is guiding your limbs. Ahead, the path rises again, toward the ridge, toward the stars. The climb begins gently. Each step takes you higher into air that smells of snow and wild mint. The earth beneath your boots is firm, familiar. The night seems to open as you rise, trees thinning, the sky growing wider, the stars burning closer, clearer, as if they have been waiting for you to meet them halfway. Pause 10s. You pause to breathe. The valley below lies folded in mist, a great soft ocean of silver and sleep. From here, the streams are ribbons of moonlight, the forests patches of dark velvet, the meadows pale as breath. The world sleeps, and you too are entering that sleep with open eyes. Pause 15s. When you reach the ridge, you find a flat stone ledge that overlooks everything. It feels warm still, as if it remembers the sun that left hours ago. You sit upon it, and the mountain wind combs gently through your hair. The stars above are immense, some cold and sharp, some soft and gold, all ancient and patient. Pause 10s. You lie back on the stone and look upward. For a long time, you simply watch, until the watching becomes breathing, and breathing becomes rest. A meteor slips quietly across the sky. You make no wish, you need none. Everything you could ask for is already here in this stillness. Pause 20s. Then you begin to feel that the stars are not distant at all. They are within you, tiny bright cells of calm scattered through your body. One glows behind your eyes, one rests in your palms, one hums softly in your chest, and all of them breathe with you. You are not under the stars. You are among them. You have always been. Pause 25s. A sense of weightlessness begins, not floating, not falling, but something quieter, a dissolving of gravity's hold. The mountain seems to breathe beneath you, a slow inhale through stone and moss, a slow exhale of wind and silence, and you realize you and the mountain share the same breath. Each rise and fall of your chest mirrors the great rhythm of the earth itself. Pause 15s. Stay here for a while. Let the rhythm guide you. Let it slow until even thought dissolves. The air around you cools, but inside there is warmth. The warmth of peace that needs no name. When you finally sit up, the sky has turned the color of deep indigo, the kind that happens only before dawn. You know it is time to rest completely. Just one more short path remains. A gentle slope to a small stone hut, half hidden among the rocks. Its door stands open, light glowing softly within. You walk slowly toward the hut. The light from inside is warm and golden, as though a piece of the sun has decided to wait for you here. At the doorway, you pause. A single candle flickers on a wooden table. Beside it, a simple bed covered in thick wool. You step inside. The air smells of cedar and smoke, and the sound of the wind outside is gentle, like waves breaking far below. Pause 10s. Close the door behind you. The quiet deepens. You sit on the edge of the bed, run your hands over the blanket's texture. Soft, comforting, real. You remove your shoes, your cloak, set the lantern on the floor. There is nothing left to carry now. Lie back. Feel the bed take your shape. Feel the mountain cradle you, stone and silence holding you steady. Pause 15s. Breathe in. The cool air fills your lungs. Breathe out, release. Inhale, peace. Exhale, letting go. With every breath, imagine you are melting deeper into the mattress, becoming part of the earth beneath. Pause 20s. Outside, the stars keep watch. The candle flickers lower, its flame bowing in slow gratitude. You close your eyes. Inside your mind, you see the lake and, again, the valley, the bridge, each one glowing faintly. Memories of calm stitched through your body. They fade gently, one by one, until only the sound of your breathing remains. Pause at 25s. In the space between breaths, you sense the mountain speaking once more. Sleep now, child of quiet skies. The wind will keep your dreams safe. The dawn will find you smiling. You feel that promise settle over you like a soft blanket of silver. Pause 20s. Your heartbeat slows. Your breath drifts into rhythm with the wind, and your thoughts dissolve like mist over the peaks at sunrise. Nothing to do, nothing to become. Only rest, only sleep. Pause 30s. The candle sighs once and goes out. The world returns to silence, and you, wrapped in the mountain's calm, fall gently, completely into dreams.